So we've got a lot to talk about today. Guild Wars 2 is officially launching on Steam on August 23rd, and I actually want to dive into this full post with you in this video alone because there is a lot of really good things to talk about, a lot of great things to unpack, but unfortunately it also comes with some downsides, some issues, and some questions you might be having, especially if you're a current or a returning Guild Wars 2 player. And that's essentially that Steam and your Guild Wars 2 account cannot be linked up. They're going to be separate. At least there is crossplay. At least they're going to be playing on the same servers. But if you have invested any time or money into Guild Wars 2 and you wanted to pick this game up also on Steam, unfortunately, it won't allow you to do that. So we're going to talk about that in detail. We're going to go through the frequently asked questions and give you guys the rundown of all that information. But if you just want to go read it for yourself, I'll include a link in the description. You can go check it out. But we're going to cover the whole post in today's video. So if you feel like this video earns it, hitting that like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, hitting that subscribe button are great ways to get more video game content in your feed if that's what you want to see. Now, Guild Wars 2, like I said, it's coming to Steam August 23rd. Let's jump into the post. ArenaNet was founded over 20 years ago with the simple yet ambitious mission to challenge the conventions of the MMO genre and to usher in a new era of online role-playing games. This mission led us to create the world of Tyria, a place that we first explored together in Guild Wars Prophecies back in 2005. It was different, and our players knew it too. Whoever heard of a successful online role-playing game without a subscription fee? Well, the idea caught on, and its success allowed us to double down on a sequel with Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 launched on August 28th, and since then, over 16 million players from across the globe have stepped into Tyria. Later this month, we'll reach an incredible milestone by celebrating the 10th anniversary of Guild Wars 2. Together, we embarked on epic adventures, forged lifelong friendships and rivalries, created countless memories, and defeated a few dragons in the process too. 10 years is a remarkable achievement for any online game, especially when you consider that many don't make it through the first. We continue to be thankful to you, our community, and we're here today because of your support and trust. We took an innovative player-first approach to Guild Wars 2, challenging conventions in the same spirit of the original Guild Wars. We created an immersive world that focused in on fun rather than endless gear grind, a game that respects your time and never invalidates your hard work, and they are always happy to see other players. We did it without charging a subscription fee or introducing a pay-to-win monetization. We took risks, and we continue to take them. Unfortunately, many of the player frustrations that we observed in the industry during Guild Wars 2 early development are still prevalent today. And in ArenaNet, we're gamers just as much as we are game developers. And that's why it's important for us that we continue to stand on our values and our players, even when it proves to be a more difficult path. We want to build the kind of games that we want to play. And thankfully, we know that there are a lot of gamers out there that feel just like we do. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary of Guild Wars 2 by reaffirming our commitment to being different, honoring our community, and introducing the world to Tyria to entirely new groups of players. And that's going to be looking for something different. August 23rd, guys, it's going to be a huge day. Big day. Morty comes out for Multiverse. It's going to be a big day. 23rd, baby. It's time to tell their friends to update their Steam wishlist. Pleased to announce that Guild Wars 2 will launch on Steam on August 23rd at noon Pacific time. That's going to be 2 Central. This is something we've wanted to do for a long time, and the 10th anniversary felt like a perfect moment. Steam players will be able to experience the core Guild Wars 2 game for free with the same restrictions that are applied to Guild Wars 2 free accounts, with the options to upgrade to Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, and End of Dragons from day one. We've heard your feedback that Living World Unlocked should be better communicated to prospective players, so we're also creating a complete collection bundle that includes Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, End of Dragons, Living World Seasons 2 through 5. Living World Season 1 is going to be free for everyone. The complete collection won't be immediately available to players outside of Steam, but we'll be working to add to our web store and the in-game store for players and accounts created via guildwars2.com in the near future. Note, existing Guild Wars 2 accounts cannot be linked to Steam and vice versa. And we'll cover that knowledge base article here in just a second because there's some things you're going to want to know. Additionally, we've been making it clear that our Steam page that Living World Seasons must be purchased separately from expansions. No surprises. We want to make sure and make the most of the Steam launch. Over the past few months, we've been working on improvements to the new player experience. We've improved the level and pacing. We've updated default options and keybinds to be more sensible. We've We've added multiple tiers of new achievements that guide players through level 80, added a free trial to the Raptor mount once players reach level 10, and which becomes a permanent unlock after purchasing an expansion, adjusted level up rewards in the Black Lion instant level 80 tickets, updated early game content like world bosses with revised mechanics and tutorials, streamlined dungeon currencies, and increased their reward, made it easier to get into the raid content, added accessibility options to improve the player experience in story instances, revamped factal instabilities, improved raid and strike mission reward and currencies, removed tedious mechanics like the equipment repairing, fixed some long-standing content bugs, and implemented DirectX 11 to improve game performance. We also released the first 3 episodes of Living World Season 1, which gives players a better understanding of the story as they head into later content. The 4th episode will drop on September 13th. We're happy to report that their metrics show these changes have been and made significant impact. We will continue to make the additional improvements in the coming months as we monitor the Steam launch. We see a steady stream of new players coming into the game from Steam moving forward, so even changes that come up after launch will be beneficial. Overall, we're feeling pretty good about the balance we've struck between investing in the new player experience and making progress towards development future content for veterans. We're incredibly excited for the upcoming Steam launch, and we hope that you'll join us shouting it out from the rooftops. Tell your friends, family, neighbors, and of course your gamer pals. This is the perfect time to join the Guild Wars 2 community. So that is the Steam launch, and now we're going to get into the event for the 10-year anniversary, which I think this is pretty interesting. That's why I said it's not all bad news. It got some really good stuff still to come. It would be a true celebration if we didn't show some love to the community that supported us all these years. When you log in on August 23rd, you'll find a new series of achievements waiting for you to take you on a journey to experience the best of Guild Wars 2 world bosses, Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, End of Dragons, Living World, World Review World, Place versus Player, and more. As you complete these tasks, you'll earn Proofs of Legend, which can be traded the new Decade Armor set. These achievements are permanent additions to the game, so your new friends joining us from Steam will be able to make progress on these achievements as they explore Tyria at their own pace. They're also adding a 30% bonus to Karma, Magic Find, PvP, and WW World Review World reward tracks that will be active 1 week starting on August 23rd. As it is traditional, we will also have a wide range of gem store sales to celebrate the anniversary, and maybe even a few freebie collectibles. Spoiler, mount skin. So here's where it also gets interesting. Love your perspective on this next section, Twitch drops. Soon you'll be able to link your Twitch and Guild Wars 2 accounts to earn rewards by watching Twitch broadcasting Guild Wars 2 on Twitch. This is huge. Tune in to any Twitch live stream with Twitch drops enabled between August 23rd and August 28th to earn transmutation charge boosters and a mini glowing purple mask of your choice of a classic Guild Wars 2 character outfit. Members of the ArenaNet Partner Program will be streaming a wide variety of content during the Steam release week and the 10th anniversary and beyond to showcase all facets of Guild Wars 2 story content, raids, strike missions, fractals, player versus player, world versus world, and more. And there'll be something for everybody. So stay tuned for more information on how to participate in that. And then they're doing a call for arms for the release to help veteran players help the new players coming in. But they do have 3 big things they're working on beyond the next expansion. The 2 final episodes of Living World Season 1 return, plus a new strike mission and challenge mode, a new location and story to experience in Cantha, and world versus world updates including world restructuring and alliances. Not to mention that our next expansion is in early development, which is insane and incredible that they've also announced that. I think that's actually the most important announcement they've made today. But I promised we would jump into the frequently asked questions about the Steam launch, so that way you guys have the information. Can I use my current Guild Wars 2 account to log into the game through Steam? No. If you have a Guild Wars 2 account, which was created through Guild Wars 2 website, you cannot log into Steam and vice versa. You will need to continue playing on your account using the client from Guild Wars 2's website. To be able to log in from Steam, you must create an account via Steam and use that Steam client to log into the game. Will you be able to play with your friends that if they have a Steam account and you don't? Yes. The game experience is between the 2 different accounts. There's no difference between the 2. You will be exactly the same. Players who have an account registered through the website and through Steam may be able to play together, as the game is identical and uses the same servers. The only difference is how players log in. Can you transfer your Guild Wars 2 account to Steam? And no, you cannot transfer to Steam Anything that's created through the Guild Wars 2 website is on that, and vice versa. So from Steam to the Guild Wars 2, can't do that either. Can you link your Guild Wars 1 account to your Guild Wars 2 Steam account? And no, Guild Wars 1 accounts cannot be linked to Guild Wars 2 account that was created via Steam. If your Guild Wars 2 account was created via Steam, you will not have the option to link Guild Wars 1 account within the account manager page in your ArenaNet account. Voice is failing me. However, if you have a Guild Wars 1 account that was created through Steam, you will be able to link it to an existing non-Steam Guild Wars 2 ArenaNet account that was created via Guild Wars 2 website. Steps on how to link that can be located here, and again, the link will be in the description. Can you add authentication to your Guild Wars 2 Steam account? No, this option is for account authentication within the account management page of ArenaNet is not available for Guild Wars 2 Steam accounts. And can you refund your Steam purchase? No. For refund requests concerning purchases made through Steam, you're going to have to contact Steam support for assistance. So I think to speak on just what really affects me and all of this information right now is I'm really disappointed that I cannot take and link my two accounts. I wouldn't even be bothered to purchase the expansions again. In fact, that's actually kind of what I was thinking I would do anyway. That's something that Final Fantasy 14 has established, where if you want to play the game, you gotta have it in multiple spots, and that's namely for console and PC. But Steam does tend to be a little bit different, especially when it comes to Final Fantasy 14. So maybe it's not all that simple to do, but it is still a little bit disappointing, because even if I logged in on a Steam account, I could still log in with my login, right? Like that was kind of the universal aspect, and that's what I was hoping for. But obviously this is not the case. Hopefully this was good information for you, especially if you're planning on jumping in the Steam version. I highly would recommend Guild Wars 2 as a game to be played. And so if you've never picked it up, August 23rd, especially if you play a lot of games on Steam, probably is going to be the best choice for you to jump in with all that is going on. Anyway, guys, hopefully you got something good from this video. Thanks for your time. Hopefully I'll see you in my next one. But until then, take care.
Yeah. It's time to chill out on the couch and read some comments. That's right. You know me when it comes to Destiny. I'm off with the clan, and I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh.